First of all, like yeah, most people want to shift their skills or they want to start their career in some hot skills and good skills, the new skills. Okay, so these days most people are talking about cloud, big data, and mobile. Okay, so cloud computing is one of the good skill, and and coming down to cloud computing, Salesforce is the only skill which is having more than 80% of stake in job creation or job openings, or most companies are using Salesforce for their applications. Okay, this current training I will show the course content, what I am teaching, and what is Salesforce, what is cloud, first of all, types of cloud, what type of cloud is Salesforce, and I will show you how to use Salesforce, also how to log in, how to take login, and how to use Salesforce. Okay, it's completely live training. You guys can stop me at any point of time and you can ask questions. So I encourage you guys to ask more and more questions. Let's go with my introduction first. So I worked with the main company Salesforce for 2 years, and before that I worked with Accenture. And after that I have my own company called ERM Clouds. We do Salesforce App Exchange applications. Okay, and I moved on to US and working with multiple companies like a consultant, like training on Salesforce as well as doing some apps for their companies. Okay, I'm a techno functional consultant currently. I did some architect. I have done some technical architect position for some of the projects also, and I do have following certifications on Salesforce, that is Service Cloud, Sales Cloud, Advanced Administrator and Developer. Apart from this, I do have HTML and CSS3 certification from Microsoft and Oracle from Oracle University. Okay, my first skill when I'm working in Accenture, I generally started with Oracle for first 6 months. I asked my DU leads to change my skill to cloud computing. Okay, that's the reason I started my career with cloud computing like that. But what happens in general companies in 2010 also, most people who are in bench on some Java skill or other skills, they are trying to change their skill to Salesforce, which is really hot. Okay, so that's the reason most people have Salesforce skill these days. There are many people in US now, and similarly there are many positions also. And let's talk about cloud and advantages of cloud. Why enterprises are using cloud? So first of all, enterprises are using cloud. Initially, they just started with some very simple applications where they are not secure. Uh, they generally started using Salesforce because Salesforce is providing a lot of security, multiple layers of security, and they are providing access to mobile also. You can access Salesforce applications from mobile. You can scale that applications whenever you need, and security wise, you can block them from different IP ranges also, and it's more reliable. Okay, and it's multi-tenant, and you don't need to worry about the hardware or software. Okay, everything is taken care by Salesforce team. And performance wise, as internet is growing faster, you are getting more and more higher bandwidths. Okay, so you don't need to worry about the speed of data access, right? So before in 2000s the data speed is less. That is the reason the cloud apps, when you are trying to use, or even the browser, you are trying to access any data in browser, it will take some time to load. But now the data speeds are really big and you can access the data very quick. Similarly, like desktop application, the main advantage of this application is, um, you can, so it's completely stored on central cloud database, cloud server, and you can access that data from mobile, ipad, or any devices. Okay, for suppose if you are storing the data in the desktop application, you have to sync back to some cloud, and again you have to sync that cloud to some other desktop application. That's a long process, and which will take some time. There's a lot of time lag data for accessing data. There is a lot of time lag, but here, whenever you are creating data in mobile also, you can see instant data on all the instances, on all the devices. Okay. Yeah. So I will talk about some more example in the coming slides. Okay. And one more example is, most enterprises are saving costs. Okay, they are saving a lot of money with the cloud computing apps. Okay, because whenever they are not using the applications, they can pay less money to the cloud vendors. If they are using a lot, they will pay accordingly. Okay, and they can even scale. For suppose you started a company with 10 people and you have taken 10 licenses from Salesforce. For suppose if your company is really doing good, you can scale to 500 people in no time by simply buying some licenses from Salesforce. But so for suppose what happens, if the same thing, if you want to implement with your own server, you have to buy a server which will support up to 100 people, but currently your employees are 10. You have to pay for the complete server, and you have to hire one guy especially to maintain that server. It's extra cost, and you have to maintain 24 by 7 support for that server. And again, the server can support up to 100 people, but you are only using 10 people space. The remaining 90 people data is completely left. So you're wasting a lot of resources of the server, and even the resource who is spending supporting to that server, because the support guy needs to work 1 hour in a day, or in a 5 to 6 hours a week, but the remaining hours you have to pay for him simply. That's the reason you are saving a lot of cost. What happens, Salesforce have a big data center. There are few support people who will support 24 by 7, but the big data center will support thousands of customers, and the servers are used completely. They are going to share the server to multiple enterprises. With that, they are completely using the resources of the servers also, and even the resources. Okay, it happens with most cloud computing companies are doing in the same way, but Salesforce have special advantages on security and even usability in a lot of ways. Okay, I'll show that to you. There are mainly three types of cloud: SaaS, PaaS, and as. And I will talk about full forms and who are using that applications in general way. Okay, coming down to SaaS, who are the end users who don't know more about technology, who are generally working for any business companies like director or vice president or sales guys or marketing people. These are end users of these SaaS applications. They will use this application to create data, to manage data, everything. They don't know how to build applications. They don't know how to change the configuration. And full form of SaaS is software as a service. Okay, Salesforce. Some of the important companies who provide software as a service applications are Salesforce, NetSuite for ERP, Workday for HR applications, Success Factors for recruiting and hiring related things. Okay, yeah, there are each and every cloud have some specialty. Okay, Salesforce especially for CRM, customer relationship management. It includes marketing, sales, and call center modules, main modules. Okay, and you have a lot of other modules also. Okay, these are all softwares where you can access like a service in the cloud. Coming down to platform PaaS solution, so who will platform as a service? Application developers will generally use this cloud to develop applications. For suppose, Force.com is a platform by Salesforce. Okay, if you want to build custom application, you have to use Force.com platform. Similarly, Microsoft Azure also provides some platform for developing .NET applications. It's a Microsoft product cloud. And Amazon also, you can buy platforms from for running Linux applications or any Ruby Rails applications from on the Amazon servers, AWS. Okay, and important vendors are again Salesforce, Force.com, and I forgot to talk about Heroku also. Salesforce acquired a company called Heroku, where this is also a really good company which will provide platform as a service option. You can buy a server which can run Ruby Rails or Hadoop or anything, okay, or email services, everything, and consumer apps. You can buy that. So application developers who are good in programming or who are configuring the applications can use this. Okay, I said that about some of the good companies who are main players in this space are Salesforce. That sorry, Force.com, Heroku, Azure, AWS, and there are a lot more. Okay, and coming down to as providers, it's called infrastructure as a service. So these companies provide space like GoDaddy and Amazon S3. A lot of domain like server hosting companies will provide infrastructure as a service. You generally need network administrators in this scenario. You can buy a dedicated server and you can use that server for your internal applications. Yeah, again, these guys also uh, these network architects can manage this as applications remotely because they generally provide space, database, a lot of things. Okay, so currently we'll discuss more about CRM, that is Salesforce. Okay, Salesforce. Okay, let's discuss about Salesforce. What is Salesforce? It's a CRM. Okay, customer relationship management. This is this is mainly focuses on enter, on enterprise who deals with customers a lot. So all the enterprises, like all the big companies, have to take care about their customers. Tell me about any company, I'll tell how they care about their customers. Let's take Amazon. They care customers a lot. They will manage cases, they will fix the issues of the customers very quickly. They will reimburse the things. Okay, and AT&T, yes, if you have any issues you can talk to them. It's also they have very good CRM solution. Every company needs a customer relationship management to help customers, to market products to the customers, to sell products to the customers, to better service the customers also. Okay, I will talk about a very simple scenario, how AT&T markets their products. So with the marketing cloud solution, what they will do, they will run some campaigns. They will run some campaigns on email or on social ads or Facebook, or even some big hoardings like on the roads, big hoardings. They can even run some campaign at some events also. These are all called campaigns. You can do this from the marketing cloud. Okay, and once the campaigns are done, there are a lot of people who are watching these campaigns and who needs a mobile connection. They will contact AT&T, a number which they shared on the campaign. Whenever they are calling back, or some people will reply, reach AT&T from their website. Some people send an email to sales@att.com, like that. There are multiple ways people generate, so companies generate leads. What is a lead? Lead is a term to to store the contacts means lead means persons who are interested to buy products. For suppose if I came to US and I needed mobile connection, I have seen some hoarding at airport, and I called AT&T support center, the sales team, means the number which I shared, which they shared there. Once the call is received by the team, they generally take inputs from you, your first name, last name, email address, phone number, and from where have you checked this ad also. Means from which campaign you are influenced. By which campaign you are influenced, they will track all these things and they will load into the system. They will store this thing as a lead. Okay. Some people who have internet connection, they can directly come to the website and they can put down their information in the contact us form. They can ask a simple question at the end saying, hey, what's your company, what's your source, lead source, means how you have, means who referred you, or uh, from where you have checked your ad, like that. You can see that I have you can see that my friend referred to AT&T, or I have checked the add-on. Means there is a simple drop-down option. I have checked the hoardings at airport, like that, or a Google Ads, like that. I can select any option. With that, the system will know which campaign have influenced you. Means which campaign made you to buy the product, which advertisement made you to come to AT&T site and put down the details. Same thing, whenever you talk to them also, they will ask you simple question, hey, from where did you means who referred us, or that type of question they will ask you. If you're not telling anything, they will put some default value based on the campaigns running in your area. For suppose if I am calling from San Francisco, and if I am saying that I need a AT&T mobile connection, they will map automatically to the San Francisco campaign which is running at that location. Because obviously I'm in San Francisco, I might have seen some ad running in the TV in San Francisco location. I obviously my lead, I belongs to the San Francisco campaign, right? That's how they will track all this stuff. Okay. At the end of Marketing Cloud, you generally generate leads. These leads will be passed down to the Sales Cloud. Sales people will use this application. They will generally try to sell products to customers. They will talk about, they're going to use some demos, they will talk about pricing, they'll give some offers, they will negotiate on pricing, and they will sell something to you. They will sell some plan and a device of iPhone device to you. Okay. If you got the product from them, you will become the customer of AT&T, and later on, if you have any issues with that, once you became the customer, this is the end of Sales Cloud. Okay. Later on, if you have any issues, the call center application will track your issues, and they will take care about the support. Okay. You can raise cases from email or social media, or even from phone. You can call them directly to the customer care. They will register the case with your customer details. So and they will help you with that, because if customers are happy, they'll get more and more customers. That's the reason most people care about good support also with the Service Cloud. So this helps companies to acquire more customers with the Marketing Cloud, means market more with the Marketing Cloud, sell more with the Sales Cloud, and service better with the Service Cloud. So you can see the reports what Salesforce will show you on their website, that things are doing really better, like more than 50% better than other applications, because marketers, salespeople, call center people, they can access everything from their mobiles also. Even though when they are in gym, they can create a lead. For suppose when I am talking to some person, if they need some connection, I can directly create a lead from the gym. Yeah. little more about Salesforce architecture, that is multi-tenancy. What is multi-tenant architecture? Um, so Salesforce gives a very simple example: sharing the IT resources, okay, for different organizations. For suppose your company is a very small company and you have 10 employees, and for suppose a server accommodates 50,000 Salesforce user licenses. If there are 10 small companies which need around 20 licenses, 10 small companies, okay, and one big company, sorry, and five big companies which need around 1,000 licenses, 1,000 Salesforce licenses, means 1,000 employees they have, and they want to share Salesforce license for all of them. 10 into 1,000, 10,000, and uh, 20 into, sorry, 100 companies with uh, 100 small companies with 20 licenses, 2,000, 2,000 plus 10,000, 12,000. So 12,000 licenses. The server can accommodate up to, think it accommodate up to 20,000 licenses. You can share the server to 12,000 people. Still, you have 8,000 licenses remaining. For all the new customers, you can share this server only. You can completely use that server space and bandwidth, everything, till the maximum extent. So with that, you are sharing the resources to many companies, like hundreds of companies. If a company is scaling the application, yes, you can grow the servers accordingly. So yeah, so the simple example Salesforce gives is, so the apartment model, the multi-tenancy is like apartment model. So the old client server model is like a independent house where they have to take care of everything, security, water, everything. So with the apartment, you can share the security costs, amenities, gym, everything. You can share the resources properly to all the people. With that, you are saving a lot of cost. Okay, you can see this example, and you can see the architecture diagram also in this slide, in this link, that is wiki.developerforce.com hash page hash multi-tenant architecture. Okay, if you have any questions, we can discuss more on this in the coming classes. And let's talk about, let's see a simple demo about the application. I will log into the app and I will show you the standard applications given by Salesforce, that is marketing, sales, call center, and the remaining applications what Salesforce provides you, that is content, charter, collaboration cloud, that is charter, and app launcher, and even community. Okay, and I will talk about the advantage of that as also. So let's go back. I will log in with my Salesforce instance. So I'm logging into my application. So generally, yeah, I have to show you the login. First of all, to log into Salesforce, you can log in like a Gmail. Okay, go to login.salesforce.com. Actually, I haven't done that here when I'm trying to log in, but the actual way of logging in is, go to login.salesforce.com, put down your username here and password here, and click on login. It automatically logins to your application. You can access your sales, call center, marketing, the six apps given by Salesforce, and even your custom apps also. For suppose, if your company needs a staffing application, for suppose Trisync needs a staffing application to manage their consultants, job positions, and even marketers, and their bill rates and their pay slips, everything. If you want to manage that, you can create some application for them. It's a custom application. Apart from that, marketing app will do more marketing to hire more employees to become the partners to a lot of vendors. The sales app will try to sell, means source consultants to different vendors, charge them to become more, to create more vendorships, to create more positions in the system. And the servicing app will help you to fix the consultant issues and even vendor issues also. For suppose vendor says that if consultant is not working properly, you're going to raise a ticket, and you can fix that. You can fix that on that in the service cloud. Means I am telling about simple example in staffing scenario, okay? But it's totally different when compared to other big companies. Each and every business needs to have a different CRM application. I will talk about why people means let's means yeah, we already have CRM application. Some people say simple, ask a simple question, why we need to hire employees to again build the application? They already gave a sales call center marketing application. Why is that? Because the Salesforce CRM, right? It's a generic CRM. It fits for most of the businesses, but for many, so in general scenario, there are many companies like pharma companies, retail companies, insurance companies, and mobile companies, manufacturing companies. There are many companies. There is lot of difference between the CRMs of these companies. Can you imagine, like, if you take care about a pharma CRM who sells medicines, the marketing done by pharma company is totally different than the marketing done by AT&T or a retail company like that. You can see a lot of difference between these companies. So they don't see, if you come to the pharma companies, they don't do a lot of marketing. They generally reach the doctors, hospitals. They'll ask them to promote about their products and recommend this particular medicines to their patients. That's a different CRM you have to use. Most of the Salesforce customers are pharma customers, okay? And yeah, they have many lakhs of customers, but most pharma companies use Salesforce because pharma companies need strong CRM, which helps companies to talk to the doctors, hospitals, and create appointments with them, give samples to them like that. Similar way, coming down to insurance, it's a totally different way. You have to do a lot of marketing about the plans. Later on, you have to sell that with different agents in different places. Later on, you have to even support them properly if they have done some accidents. You have to support with the service cloud. You have to send a guy immediately by raising a ticket in the service cloud. They need a strong service module and sales and marketing modules also. Coming down to farm pharma companies, they don't need strong marketing module. They need more field sales module, okay? Because the sales guys have to go to the directly to the doctors and they have to recommend about the product. So yeah, now I logged into the application. This is a Salesforce instance, okay? uh, I will share you the login, how to take the free edition from Salesforce also. And in the middle of training, I'll share you some enterprise login, enterprise developer edition login also to access some of my current code and application access to you. But technically speaking, you don't need for for administration and configuration, but you need that organization for watching, for seeing the development examples, for seeing the code, okay? So this is a Salesforce instance. So let's start with the marketing application and I'll show some objects to you guys. Okay. This is a marketing application. You can switch applications with this. Okay. So earlier when I opened the organization, the default app is call center application. I moved on to marketing application with this by switching the application. In the marketing application, you can see home, charter, campaigns, leads, contacts, and opportunities and reports and dashboards and Google search. But the main objects in this instance is campaigns, leads. Okay. Home is generally common tab for all, and charter is also common tab for all the applications. Home is for, you can, in the home app, in the home tab you can see the charter, you can see the people, other people in your in your company, and even the files, and even you can see the records also. One good thing here in Salesforce is it's not like a old fashioned app. It's completely, this app looks like a social app also. You can follow people. For suppose you can follow employees in the company, like Twitter. You can message them, you can post them, you can mention them, you can chat with them by charter. This is the charter. Okay. You can talk to the people, you can make some of the people as favorites or your team, and you can also follow. This is account object, so you can follow accounts also. You can follow contacts. First, suppose if you are working on an opportunity, if you are a marketer, you want to market a campaign, you want to start a campaign, you start a campaign, you can follow some of the campaigns. See, I can open a campaign, and I can follow this campaign record also. So that option I have to enable. So with charter, this is means it's called collaboration application. Yeah, first of all, let's talk about home tab. You can see the combination of charter. You can see the reports and dashboards here. If you click on this, it will take to the dashboard. Sorry, report for that component. This is called dashboard. When I clicked on this, it opens a report. Means these are useful to see the things very quickly about your company, about your performance, about your company performance or your team performance, like that. And you can see your calendar, schedule meetings, request meetings. You can get a new meetings also from here, new event and meetings. You can invite people, you can invite contacts, you can invite leads for that, for setting up a demo like that. You can see the calendar view, daily view, weekly view, monthly view, like that. 1 means daily, 7 means weekly, 31 means monthly view. Okay. And you can see the list of meetings, activity view, multi-user view means you can even share the calendars of the employees. Like, for suppose, if there are, if you are working in a team, if you want to know the available time of your team members also, you can see the multi team member calendar. This is your personal calendar, single view, and these are all the open tasks assigned to you, which you have to do. These are the pending tasks, means this task you have to finish by this date. This is still in pending. Okay. So the manager can assign some tasks to you, and your system will automatically assign some tasks to you based on the records which you own. And these are the items to approve by your subordinates. If you are a manager of a team, if some people need some financial request, or if some need some approval, they will submit that approval things to you. You have to approve or reject, or you can reassign to some other person. For suppose if you don't know whether to approve or not, you can reassign to your manager, to your higher level team member. Okay, that's what you can do. And coming down to the charter, I said this is called collaboration cloud. You can follow people in the organization. You can create groups, public groups and private groups. Okay, and you can also share files to different teams, even to the different people. You know about, in a company, people use multiple applications. What Salesforce did is, with one login, they are sharing all the applications with in one login. For suppose, people have different marketing app, different sales app, different service app. But with Salesforce you have all the apps in one, and you have multiple other apps like file sharing app also, and a collaboration app also. Generally what if you join Accenture, you have office communicator for communicating. You have different sales app in with some sales like Siebel, different apps. It's it, it's it, it, it it's a lot of waste of time for people using different apps in different desktop applications or different tabs. With one app you can share all these apps to your employees, which will save a lot of time. They can simply switch the applications like this without wasting a lot of time. And so you can see the charting app, all this with one login. And one thing is, with similarly like Facebook, you can post, you can create groups, all these things you can do. You can share files also. For suppose there is this important tool called file sharing tool, that is SharePoint. SharePoint is by Microsoft. The advantage of that is to share files, the project related documents, functional documents, requirement documents, all these things you share on that, and you can create multiple versions for that. Same thing, you can manage all these things with Salesforce content. That's an application, that is different app. I'll talk about that. This files also is related with content also. Okay. And like Twitter, you can follow people, you can follow records also, you can follow accounts. For suppose if there's a new account created in your in Kansas region, if I'm the Kansas sales rep, I can follow that account and I can see the changes, what happened to that account, whether they have became the customer or not, whether they need any support from me or not, like that. I can track all that things. Whenever there is any changes to that account, you can see the updates to your email also, because you are following that record. These are called accounts. I can follow NN customer, I can follow Sridhar contact, I can follow training participant. This is a user, this is a user. I can follow people, this is a people. Okay. Coming down to campaigns, you create campaigns here, CTV campaign, banner ads, Google ads, like that. So you create that and you save the records. For suppose SF promotion on road promotion on road. Okay, this is a road promotion on road. You have put some hoardings, making this active. You can put the start and ending time of this campaign and then click on save. Okay. Issues with my organization, I have used 110% of my data limit, which Salesforce have given with some data loading options. That's the reason it's not allowing me to create the records. Yes, you can create the records with campaigns. So lead records can be created in this system here, like this. When you click on new, you can create a lead like this, and you can also map the campaign from where this lead have been generated, from which campaign this has been influenced. Okay. You can store all the information of the lead, their details, campaign, their industry, the company details, the lead source from web, from where the person have called me. For suppose if I'm calling from phone, I will give phone inquiry. If they are, so you can automatically integrate your website with Salesforce with if you with a functionality called web to lead. For that, the default value is web. The lead source is web for that. Okay, you can automatically get these details from other tool called data.com. For suppose if you don't know the details of a lead, you generally got the first name and last name and their company details. If you don't know their phone number or mobile or fax or email address from of this person, there is another tool by Salesforce called data.com. You can even get the CTO contact of AT&T, their personal number, mobile, everything. For that, yes, again they charge something for that. By contact wise they charge. It's a Salesforce tool that is integrated with Jigsaw. I mean, they acquired a company called Jigsaw and they made that uh, company called data.com. and the data.com will get information from DNB company. That's another very big company who have a lot of details about all the employees in all the companies. Okay, with that you can get the proper data, and your salespeople means the intent of marketing cloud is to generate leads. Okay, that's done here, and I can save the record. Again, that there is some issue with my data. Let's go to sales app. The sales app, the salespeople start with leads. They can see campaigns also, but they can only see, means they will start with leads. From leads, you can convert the leads and you can make accounts and opportunities and contacts. Account means it's a company description. Your company, see for suppose if I click on this, I can click on new. This is a company information I can put down here. For suppose if Trisync account number, all these things. Each and every company will create account number for their customers. Account means customer. One second, guys. I will close this call as soon as possible because of some disturbance here. Okay. Um, the sales app start with leads, accounts, and thing. Okay, and you can create accounts. Same way, you can use call center application. Sales app is useful for selling. Call center app generally start with cases which are related to accounts and contacts. For suppose when a person can create a case. If I am a AT&T customer only, I can create a case in AT&T. Otherwise, I cannot. If I got a product from AT&T, means the company. For suppose it's not the example of AT&T. For suppose I am working for Trisync. I need some servers from Salesforce. Sorry, from some servers from Amazon. Okay, Amazon is using Salesforce. Amazon will create the account with pricing name, contact as my name, because I am the employee of means I am some CTO of pricing. They will create the contact with my name and their role as CTO and then my details in that. And if I got the customer from, if I got the product from Amazon, they will create, first of all, if I am interested to buy some product from Amazon, they create opportunity and they will close it. Once the opportunity is closed, means you got the product from that Amazon. I'll talk about this life cycle in detail in coming classes. If you have some confusion, yes, we'll discuss about that. And if I got product from Amazon only, I can create a case. Whenever you're creating case, they will ask about your for last name or first name or even email address or phone number or even the account number to which you are related with. With that only, they will create case. So our Salesforce cases will automatically be created from email, from web, from phone, always from even from call center like that. There are multiple ways. Recently, Salesforce also helps you to create case from Twitter also. If someone is tweeting about to AT&T, you can create a case regarding that in your system and you automatically map to the appropriate contact with the Twitter ID. Okay, right. Okay, and you can see the proper reports and dashboards specific to each and every application. If you open call center application, you can see the reports related to call center. How many cases created, how many things, how many cases are open, closed, properly means accepted by customers. How many cases have some issues? You can see the dashboards like a visual representation of the data in with different components. Okay, that's all because these are some different tabs which I should not add in this call center application. Okay, the main thing in the call center application, you can see the accounts, contacts, and cases and solutions. What are solutions? For suppose if there is a repeated issue or a ticket, for suppose if there's a repeated issue by a lot of customers, you can create a solution for that and you can automatically send that solution to that type of issue. For suppose recently there are many issues regarding iPhone bending. Okay, in that case, Apple can create a solution for that. So please, they will create automated solution and the people who are raising cases for bending issue, they can automatically reply that solution. With that, they can save lot of call center guys time. You don't need to again raise a ticket for that, especially you can automatically, the system will automatically respond for that case saying you can get the new phone by sending that old bended problem device. Okay, that type of solutions you can build, and you can attach solutions to the cases. There are a lot of things to configure in call center also, like entitlement, service level contracts, lot of things. That's not that we'll discuss in later parts. Okay.
Venkat, I have a question.
Yeah,
Like the cases, those are particularly made by the customer care centers or the others, or we are going to be involved to make the cases as well.
exactly. So for suppose you became the customer of AT&T. For suppose if you send an email to AT&T at sorry, support at AT&T.com, they automatically create the case in the system with the help of some CRM tool, that is Salesforce. They use Salesforce,
Okay,
AT&T.
so AT&T people are going to make the cases.
Yeah, every customer who use Salesforce can create the cases with that format.
Okay, and what will be our the duties to handle those cases? Like what we are going to do on
No,
those cases?
see, the the Salesforce developer job is not to fix the cases.
Okay,
So means there are support people in their company. You are not the support person. You are the developer who build this application for them. So it's already
okay,
developed,
so
but you
okay,
are
so
going
that
to
they
build.
can make the cases.
Yeah, means yeah, they will
Okay.
take care about the cases. You no need to work on that. Means
Hmm.
you are going to build the application for their employees. So
Oh,
customers will hire you to customize Salesforce according to their needs. So Salesforce already provided a generic CRM application where they can manage everything with that. But as I said, each and every industry, each and every company needs a different type of CRM. They follow different process. Okay, they follow different process. They will follow different escalations. According to that, you're going to build the application for them. Okay.
okay. Okay.
Yeah. And apart from that, I do have to explain about some other applications here, but have some issues here with some disturbance here, and I want to close this call for now. And I will close this call by explaining the course content what I'm going to teach. These are all the applications, and I do have some custom apps here. I'll talk about that in the coming class. Okay. Let's talk about the course content. Give me a second. Yeah, this is the course content which I'm talking about, and this is a schedule for that. Each and every session which I mentioned here is a separate class, and today we discussed about this. Yes, we discussed about this also, but anyway, it depends. I roughly made, I kept some hours for that, but it don't matter. If we are doing some of the classes, we can finish in half an hour. Some of the classes it takes more than 2 hours also. Okay. These are some grouping of sessions, and I am going to share some login to you to manage this course content, to see the assignments specific to the classes, to even see the recordings of the classes. It's a separate tool, Canvas tool, and even you can take some quizzes, and even you can submit your assignments. I can validate and I can score you. I don't. It means I especially don't um, check it really properly, but anyway, I'll just check whether you guys have submitted or not. Okay, that's it. And some people, yeah, if Sahiti can do the application in a different way, and Rahman can do in a different way, that doesn't matter, but you can try the options available in Salesforce with your own custom application, whatever it may be. Okay, and you can try all the features what I'm explaining in the class after this, after your class. Okay, because you have plenty of time. These are all the sessions, and later on, after I break up things into modules also. Introduction module of 3 hours where you can see what is Salesforce and stuff. It takes around 3 hours for that. Later on, admin for 30 hours, development for 25 hours, and app exchange about 2 hours. These are all the breakup in modules, number of hours. Okay, that's it, guys. Tell me your available time. Just respond to my email address. So you have my email, right? Venky@venkybucks@gmail.com. I'm going to create one more WhatsApp group to discuss about our schedule time. Whenever you're free, just let me know. I'm going to create classes on that times only. Okay.
Okay, so do we have classes tomorrow?
Yes, we have class. Yeah, classes starts from today.
Mm.
And yeah, and if you want, I can even set up some class today evening also. Yeah, let's discuss on WhatsApp group. I will create a WhatsApp group. Okay, with me and you guys, both of you.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, sure.
If you guys have any questions, please let me know. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are fine for now.
Cool. Yeah, and yeah, yes, okay. So I think that you guys have not misunderstood much about the call center marketing app, but I will try a demo by creating a records, by working like a marketing guy, by working like sales guy for 10 minutes, again by working like a service guy for 10 minutes. With that, you can understand what is Salesforce is, and after that we can start modifying Salesforce according to your customer needs. We'll think about requirement and we'll discuss about that and we'll modify that. And same thing or different thing you can try in your own developer free org also. I'm going to send out one more email by end of today to
Yeah.
means to take a developer free edition for trying out yourself. It will be available for your lifetime. Okay. So if you go to login.salesforce.com, if you try there, you will get 30 days free edition. I don't want you guys to take that, but I'll share one more link. That link will help you to take developer free edition for lifetime. Okay. Thanks, guys. Meet today. I'll put down on chat on WhatsApp group. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, Venkat.
Thanks, Aiti and
Yeah,
Rahman.
thank you.
Bye.
Yeah, bye.